Welcome back to Elusive Escapes. Today we're in Kyoto, Japan, the land of ancient temples, stunning gardens, and some of the most breathtaking hidden spots you'll ever see. Sure, tourists flock here for the famous shrines, but we've got some lesser known gems that will make your trip even better. Alright then, let's get started with the first spot, which is Yawata. Yawata City is where you can step back in time and see one of Japan's longest remaining wooden bridges, the Nagare-bashi Bridge, spanning 356.5 meters over the Kizu River. This impressive bridge was built in 1951 and stands out because there are no utility poles or concrete structures nearby, a rare sight in modern Japan. This makes it a perfect location for cosplayers, photographers, and those who appreciate traditional Japanese landscapes. Beyond the bridge, Yawata has plenty to explore. Around Iwashimizu Hachimangu Station, you'll come across traditional wooden buildings and quiet streets that capture the essence of Kyoto's past. A short hike up a Tokoyama leads to the Iwashimizu Hachimangu Shrine, an ancient and beautifully preserved shrine that offers stunning panoramic views of the city below. Yawata is a year-round destination for families, hikers, and nature lovers. Locals and visitors gather here for barbecues, sports, and outdoor activities, making it a lively spot during the holidays. It's also a fantastic escape from Kyoto's busy city center while still being easily accessible. Now to get here, you need around 30 minutes by train from Kyoto Station. Whether you're here for history, photography, or just a quiet moment by the river, Yawata offers a refreshing change of pace. Alright, so we're already on the southern edge of Kyoto, but if you love historical towns and hidden temples, there's another spot you'll want to explore next. A town famous not just for its green tea, but also for some truly unique temples. The temple-rich town of Uji. Uji may be famous for its green tea, but this charming town has much more to offer. As you make your way through the area, you'll notice beautiful temples, historical sites, and quiet streets lined with tea houses. One of Uji's most iconic attractions is Byodoin Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This temple's Phoenix Hall is featured on the Japanese 10-yen coin, and its serene gardens and pond create a peaceful atmosphere. But if you're looking for something a little different, Uji has hidden gems waiting to be explored. If you visit between July and mid-September, make sure to stop by Shoju-in Temple, where over 2,000 wind chimes, known as firin, create a relaxing soundscape. The locals say that the gentle chimes help people feel cooler during Kyoto's hot summers. But this temple is worth a visit in any season, with its elegant architecture and quiet surroundings providing a perfect break from the city. Another unique site is Obakusen Manpakuji Temple, also called the greatest Chinese-style temple in Japan. Unlike most Japanese temples, this one has remained largely unchanged since it was built, featuring intricate wooden details and historic Chinese influences. The temple grounds are incredibly photogenic, with aged wooden halls, stone pathways, and peaceful courtyards. Uji is just an 18-minute train ride from Kyoto Station, making it one of the best day trip options for temple lovers and tea enthusiasts. And speaking of breathtaking scenery, our next destination is one of Japan's most famous landscapes, a place so beautiful that it's been celebrated for centuries as one of the country's top 3 scenic views. Amano-hashidate. If you're ready to see one of Japan's most famous landscapes, Amano-hashidate is the place to go. Located on the northern coast of Kyoto Prefecture, this naturally formed sandbar stretches across Miyazu Bay, covered in thousands of pine trees. When viewed from the surrounding mountains, the sandbar appears to float between the sky and the sea, which is why it's known as the Bridge in Heaven. To fully experience Amano-hashidate, visitors often rent bicycles to ride along the sandbar, enjoying the sea breeze and ocean views. The sandbar itself is also a beautiful beach destination where you can relax, swim, or enjoy a seaside picnic. If you prefer to take in the scenery from above, there are 2 main viewpoints on either side of the bay. One is the Amano-hashidate View Land, which is a small amusement park with an observation deck offering one of the most famous panoramic views. The second viewpoint is Kasamatsu Park, which is accessible by cable car or chairlift. This spot provides a spectacular elevated perspective of the sandbar and coastline. For the best experience, try the traditional upside-down viewing method. This involves bending over and looking at the sandbar between your legs. This playful tradition is said to make the sandbar look like a floating bridge in the sky. Now, if you are coming from Kyoto Station, it will take you about 2 hours by train or 1 hour and 45 minutes by car. While it's a bit farther than other spots, the stunning scenery makes the journey well worth it. And since we're already exploring Kyoto's coastal region, next we are going to visit a hidden fishing village that feels like it belongs in another era. The boathouses of Ain. Whether you're here for history, photography, or just a peaceful retreat, Ini offers a slice of traditional Japan that few travelers get to see. Nestled along the northern coastline of Kyoto Prefecture, Inain is one of Japan's most unique fishing villages. What makes this town stand out are its funaya, or boathouses, traditional wooden homes that sit right on the water's edge, making them look as if they're floating on the bay. These boathouses were originally built for fishermen, with the first floor used for storing boats and fishing gear, while the second floor served as a living space. Because of its historic and scenic beauty, Ini has been designated a group of historic buildings under Japan's Preservation Act. It's also a popular filming location for TV dramas and movies. The best way to experience Ini is from the water. Taking an Ine Bay cruise lets you see the boathouses from a completely different perspective. The boats are designed to give visitors a close-up look at the architecture, and if you're lucky, you might even spot local fishermen at work. If you prefer to explore on land, you can join a guided tour to go inside the boathouses or rent a bicycle to ride along the coast. Reaching Ini takes about 3 hours by train or 2 hours by car from Kyoto Station, so it's best suited for an overnight stay or a long day trip. After exploring the coastline and immersing yourself in Kyoto's historic fishing culture, what better way to unwind than by soaking in a natural hot spring surrounded by peaceful forests? And that's where we are going next. The Ayabe Onsen. If you're looking for a peaceful escape from Kyoto's busy streets, Ayabe Onsen is the perfect place to relax and recharge. Located in the lush Ayabe Kanbayashi forest, this natural hot spring town is known for its mineral-rich waters that are believed to help with both physical and mental relaxation. Whether you're soaking in indoor or outdoor baths, you'll be surrounded by serene mountain views, making it a true hidden gem for anyone who loves nature and Japanese onsen culture. Ayabe Onsen is more than just a place to take a bath. It's a full-on relaxation experience. Many accommodations in the area offer hot spring baths, fresh local cuisine, and activities like mini golf and tennis. If you're visiting in autumn, the changing leaves create a breathtaking backdrop, while in winter, the steamy outdoor baths make for an unforgettable cold weather soak. A short walk from Ayabe Onsen takes you to Komyoji Temple, an ancient Buddhist temple perched on a hillside. The temple's Neoman Gate is a rare sight, featuring a wood shingle roof, which is found only in a handful of temples across Japan. If you're feeling adventurous, follow the nearby walking trails, which lead to a 2,000-year-old chestnut tree, a natural wonder that's been standing for centuries. Ayabe Onsen is about 2 hours and 15 minutes by train or 1 hour and 30 minutes by car from Kyoto Station. If you're planning to visit, consider staying overnight at a traditional ryokan for the full experience. Now that we've experienced the calm of a secluded onsen, let's switch things up with something a bit more adventurous. Imagine gliding down a river surrounded by towering cliffs and lush forests. Our next stop offers just that. A boat ride on the Hozu River. For over 1,000 years, the Hozu River has played an essential role in Kyoto's water transportation history. Originally used to carry lumber and goods into the city, today, the river has become a popular destination for sightseeing boat rides. The experience takes visitors on a 16-kilometer journey through valleys, forests, and rocky cliffs, with traditional boatmen skillfully guiding the way. The boat ride itself is a mix of relaxation and excitement. Some stretches of the river are calm and peaceful, allowing you to take in the majestic rock formations and crystal clear water, while other sections pick up speed with small rapids adding a bit of thrill to the ride. Along the way, keep an eye out for birds fishing in the river and fish swimming beneath the surface. One of the best things about the Hozu River ride is that it's enjoyable year-round. In spring, the riverbanks are lined with cherry blossoms. Summer offers bright greenery and the occasional cool mist from the water. Autumn transforms the valley into a sea of red, orange, and yellow leaves, while winter provides a magical experience with snow-covered landscapes and cozy winter boats. To reach the boarding dock, take a 30-minute train ride from Kyoto Station to Kamioka Station. The ride ends in Arashiyama, one of Kyoto's most famous districts. After exploring Kyoto's natural beauty from the river, let's take a step back in time and visit one of the country's most enchanting historic villages, Kayabuki no Sato. If you've ever wanted to experience rural Japan the way it was centuries ago, Kayabuki no Sato is the place to go. This historic village in Miyama is home to dozens of traditional thatched roof houses, giving it a fairy tale-like atmosphere. These houses called Kayabuki were once common across Japan, but today, very few remain. Kayabuki no Sato has one of the largest collections, making it a rare and well-preserved piece of history. Walking through the village, you'll see locals tending to their gardens, drying persimmons, and preserving the rural way of life. Some of the houses are still private residences, while others have been turned into museums, guest houses, and cafes, where visitors can learn about the traditional techniques used to maintain the thatched roofs. The best time to visit depends on the experience you're looking for. In summer, the village is surrounded by lush green fields, while autumn brings stunning fall colors. If you visit in winter, the snow-covered rooftops make for an incredibly picturesque scene. For the best experience, try to arrive early in the morning before 10 a.m. or later in the afternoon after 3 p.m. This way, you'll avoid the midday crowds of day trippers and get a more peaceful and authentic village experience. The village is about 3 hours by train and 1.5 hours by car from Kyoto Station, which make it ideal for a slow-paced day trip. And now that we've spent time in a historic rural village, next we are going to experience something completely different, one of Kyoto's most stunning agricultural landscapes, where tea farming has been an art for centuries. The vibrant green tea fields of Wazuka. Wazuka isn't just a town, it's a living landscape shaped by over 800 years of tea farming. As one of Kyoto's largest tea production areas, this picturesque region produces about 45% of Uji tea, one of Japan's most famous tea varieties. The moment you arrive, you'll be surrounded by rolling green hills covered in meticulously maintained tea fields, creating a breathtakingly photogenic scene. What makes Wazuka special is that it isn't just about sightseeing. You can fully experience the tea culture here. Many small farms offer tasting sessions, tea picking experiences, and even overnight farm stays for visitors who want to immerse themselves in local life. In addition to tasting freshly brewed green tea, some cafes also serve tea-infused dishes and desserts, making for a truly unique culinary experience. One of the most popular ways to explore Wazuka is by walking or cycling through the tea fields. The scenic paths take you through the hills, offering stunning views of the neatly lined tea rows and traditional farmhouses. For those who want to learn more about Kyoto's tea heritage, some local guides offer tours that explain the history, production process, and cultural significance of Uji tea. Wazuka is about 2 hours by train and 1 hour by car from Kyoto Station, making it an easy day trip for tea lovers and nature enthusiasts. If you're feeling inspired by Kyoto's green tea countryside and want to stretch your legs a little, our next stop offers the perfect balance of history, nature, and adventure. Hiking the Yamashiro Kodo. If you're looking for a peaceful hike that combines history, nature, and local culture, the Yamashiro Kodo Trail is the perfect route to explore. This 25-kilometer-long path links Kyoto and Nara, passing through scenic countryside, small villages, and historical landmarks along the way. Unlike the famous Kumano Kodo pilgrimage routes, which are longer and more physically demanding, Yamashiro Kodo is a gentler, more accessible hike, making it a great choice for travelers who want a relaxing yet immersive experience. What makes this trail special is its blend of natural beauty and historical significance. Along the way, you'll pass by centuries-old shrines, traditional houses, and remnants of ancient roads that samurai and traders once walked. Some sections of the trail wind through bamboo groves, rice fields, and forested hills, creating a constantly changing landscape that keeps the journey interesting from start to finish. For those who prefer a shorter walk, there are several entry and exit points along the trail, allowing you to explore different sections based on your schedule. Local tourist information offices provide maps and helpful guidance, and there's even a dedicated app, but it's in Japanese that highlights key points of interest, local events, and folklore associated with the route. The best time to hike Yamashiro Kodo is spring or autumn, when the weather is mild and the scenery is at its most beautiful. Spring brings cherry blossoms and fresh greenery, while autumn transforms the landscape into a stunning mix of red, orange, and yellow hues. The starting point is easily accessible from Kyoto Station, and depending on how much of the trail you choose to walk, you can end your journey in Nara, a city known for its historic temples and friendly deer. After that refreshing hike through the Yamashiro Kodo, next we will take things a bit slower and explore some of Kyoto's most peaceful temples, tucked away in the quiet countryside. Tranquil temples in Kizugawa. In the southern part of Kyoto Prefecture, near Nara, lies Kizugawa, a peaceful area that is home to some of Japan's most serene and historically significant temples. Unlike Kyoto's famous and often crowded temples, Kizugawa's temples are quiet, atmospheric, and surrounded by nature, making them an ideal place to experience traditional Japan without the rush of tourists. One of the highlights is Joruri-ji Temple, which features a stunning garden that is particularly beautiful in autumn. The temple is known for its rare 9 Amitabha Buddha statues, which represent different stages of enlightenment. In autumn, the fiery red maple leaves create a breathtaking contrast against the temple's wooden structures, making it a photographer's dream. Nearby Gansen-ji Temple stands out with its 3-story orange pagoda set against a backdrop of lush greenery and seasonal flowers. This temple is a great place to experience Kyoto's natural beauty while also learning about its deep Buddhist traditions. The peaceful atmosphere here makes it easy to slow down and take in the surroundings. Another must-visit site is Kaijisen-ji Temple, which sits on a hilltop offering stunning views of the surrounding landscape. The hike to the temple is a bit challenging, but the view from the top is well worth the effort. The 5-story pagoda and beautifully preserved temple buildings make it a rewarding stop for those interested in Kyoto's ancient architecture. Now location-wise, Kizugawa is about a 45-minute train ride from Kyoto Station, making it an easy and rewarding half-day trip. If you're looking for a quiet escape from Kyoto's more tourist-heavy areas, this is the perfect place to explore. And with that, our journey through Kyoto's hidden gems comes to an end. From historic bridges and stunning coastlines to secret temples and peaceful tea fields, Kyoto is so much more than just its famous shrines. Whether you're looking for adventure, tranquility, or a bit of both, this city has something waiting to surprise you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another adventure with elusive escapes. Let us know in the comments which hidden spot you'd love to visit first. Until next time, happy travels.